Why, hello. It's been a moment and my hair is gone. I really like it though. I've had this type of haircut most of my life and I missed it. It feels very nice and light. I've been working a lot lately. I work part-time from home for a social media company and I have like a regular shift. And I can't be the only one who, when I'm not working, I'm like, what should I do with my day, right? So I worked earlier and I decided, first of all, I want to film more YouTube videos, so here I am. But also I wanted to make some crafts, so I went to the store and I got some things. I got this, I don't know if it's like a hat box, just a regular box, but it was $2. I'm going to take the tag off and clean it. So I'm always in need of more storage. So whenever I see cute vintage boxes, I will get them if they're in good condition. But this one, I like the florals, but I don't like the background color. So I'm going to attempt to just paint over the background mustard color with a black. I'm not entirely sure if it will work, but we're gonna give it a try. And I have another project that I want to make, and it's inside the box. I found this wooden base thingy, or maybe it was the lid, I'm honestly not sure, for $1. And the sticker is really good at sticking. Yes, $1 little piece of wood thing. And I've been wanting like Halloween cloches. So what I did was I walked around the vase aisle until I found a vase that perfectly fits in the little divot. And I don't know why that makes me so happy, but this vase was $1.50 and I'm going to use it as a makeshift cloche, and I'm going to do moss and mushrooms inside that light up. I think I'm going to start on the box though. I also went and got some lights. These were $4.50. So that is one project. I'm going to start painting this guy. So my idea for the black background on this is that I thought it would look sort of like a Dutch still life painting. Like I really like those wallpapers, you've probably seen them before. They're just like super dark backgrounds with flowers that look kind of dark academia, kind of spooky. But I like that vibe, so I'm going to try and recreate that. I'm just using acrylic paint, so hopefully that works okay. So far it seems to be working pretty good. I don't have very fine brushes, so we're doing what we can with what we have. I hope y'all have been having a good summer. I personally never want summer to end because even though I like fall and I think certain aspects of winter are fun, me and the cold weather do not get along. And I just don't want to relinquish this ability to just sit outside and paint on a box whenever I feel like it. So I'm gonna have to get creative with how to not be violently sad this winter because I do have seasonal depression. But I think having some more hobbies such as making little crafts will be helpful because my ADHD brain needs things to do and distractions so I don't just sit and focus on my brain all the time, every day. But yeah, summer feels like it's already been too short, which is crazy because it's August and it hasn't actually been short. But I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels like that. What is your favorite season? I'm actually curious because in my mind, I feel like I would never pick winter as a favorite season, but I'm sure it is for someone, and I want to know. If you like winter, what do you like to do in the winter? And if you don't like winter, what do you like to do in the winter? Because I need some suggestions and ideas. I guess even though summer feels kind of short, I did do lots of stuff already. I drove to Colorado twice to go to the Ren Fair, which was really fun because there's not a great one where I live. So that's been exciting because technically when I went to the Ren Fair in June, that was my first real Ren Fair because I don't even think the one where I live counts. There's like petting zoos and nothing else. They have a joust, which is cool, but yeah, it's just kind of bland. It's just not my vibe, especially when I have so much crazy stuff that I just want to wear. And no one even dresses up to the one that I go to here, so it was nice to go to the one in Colorado and see like actual really cool musical performances and booths and stuff. I have some footage from the second time I went a few weeks ago, but I went with my friend Lanchin. Her YouTube is just Lanch, and she pretty much has the same footage as me because we went together. And I know that she is making a YouTube video, which probably will have already been posted by the time you are seeing this. So I may or may not use my footage because, to be honest, her video is probably going to be way more informative than mine because she has more practice with YouTube than I. I'm curious what you guys like to do at the Ren Fairs that you go to as well. Like, do you like going there to shop? Do you like going there to get drunk? Do you like going there to watch the music shows or see the other performances, the joust? I would love to know what the vibe is for you when you go, because I feel like, oh, I'm getting paint on my hands. I feel like since I'm still kind of new to Ren Fairs, which is still sounds wild considering I dress like a fantasy character every day, but hey, yeah, I want to know if there's other fun stuff that I have been missing out on that I might need to keep an eye out for. I personally like watching the music performances and dancing because I love to dance. I also like watching the joust, especially because in Colorado, Sir Lilith, the Nightmare, she's amazing. And I love her. I'm just going to continue along with this little process. So basically what I'm gonna do with this little guy is I have these twinkly lights and I put batteries in them, and basically what I'm just gonna do is straighten them out and then put the light at the top like that, and I'm just gonna coat these in hot glue and I'm gonna hot glue little circles on a heat resistant surface, and then this will be the stem of the mushroom, and I'll just glue that on top so it will have a little cap and it will light up. I'm gonna hot glue it to the wooden base, and to cover up all of the wires and things, I will be adding moss and plastic plants. I realized I need to cut a little channel for the cord, so I'm gonna use a Dremel and do that right now. So now when I put the glass on, the cord will sit inside like that, and it will be hidden. I just glued everything down to the base. Once the lights were on, it was kind of showing though, so I covered that up with some felt and moss. I just glued it right on top. So I finished the little mushroom cloche as well as the storage box, and I'm going to show you what they look like. So this is my little desk I set up recently, and as I mentioned, I don't have very much storage, so I have this little side table and I have some boxes where this one ended up. I decided to spray paint the bottom half because this seriously took like an hour and a half. But I really like how it turned out with the bottom half being a different color. And now I can store stamps and letter writing things in here. And I actually think it turned out really nice. I did do a sheer top coat just because the acrylic paint was kind of matte. But here it is. And I think it looks perfect with this little vintage table. I decided to put the little cloche right up here, and I have the battery pack tucked away. This is what it looks like all lit up in the day. I decided to do some little mushrooms glued on the side because I love those little shelf mushrooms. I think it turned out pretty good though. I'll show you what it looks like in the nighttime. I hope you enjoyed this chatty little crafting video. I have another craft that I'm planning on starting probably right now. So hopefully I'll have another one to share with you soon. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Hope you found this entertaining, and I hope you have a lovely day.